Hello everyone. Welcome to the orientation video for personal finance. My name is Professor Reeves and I will be your instructor for this course. So I'm currently on the Blackboard site for the community college. So you all need to log into the community college website, which is stlcc.edu. Then click on the Blackboard link, followed by the course, which is Finance 100, Section 240, Personal Finance. Now, once you're on the Blackboard site for this course, you have a list of tabs shown on the left-hand side. Begin with the Announcement tab. Any important information corresponding about this course will be posted to the Blackboard site via the Announcement tab. I recommend that you log in daily to see what information has been posted to the Announcement tab. In addition to that, any announcement put on the Blackboard site will be sent to your school-issued email account automatically. Next, you have the Start Here tab on Blackboard. There's a welcome, there's an orientation video, an overview of the course, and you also have an introduction blog. This blog is for the students so that I can learn more about who's in the course and we can learn more about each other. It's a fun exercise that allow you to earn some bonus points. It will also be used for attendance verification. So once you complete the introduction blog, I will use this information to record your attendance as being present for the actual course. There are some policies you can read as well under the Start Here section on Blackboard. Next, you have the tab where it says My Instructor. Here, this tab has the information for your instructor. For this summer, we're online only. So I have virtual office hours on Monday through and Wednesday from 11 to 2 p.m. You can send me emails. We're set up where there will be a Zoom link if you want to be online at those times as well to log in and ask questions that way. This is my cell phone number, the 496 number. I will not be in the office for the summer, so the best way to contact me would be either email or you can send me a text message or call on the actual cell phone. There's an introductions, so you can learn more about me as your instructor. So read the introduction information as well under the instructor tab. Next, you have the syllabus and the schedule. I'll come back to the syllabus, but here you have the course outline. This is showing the chapters we're going to cover each week during this 6-week semester. So you can see the actual chapters covered as well as your midterm exam week, your course project due date week, and your final exam. And yes, we will talk about these items in more detail over the upcoming weeks. I'll now click on the actual syllabus, which you were all sent a copy of. So the syllabus has information about the course, about your instructor, expectations, a description of the course, the learning outcomes, and it also has information about the required course material. So for this course, you all need to have the personal finance textbook, and you also need access to My Finance Lab. Now, once you have access to My Finance Lab, it does come with an electronic textbook. Therefore, you're not required to have a hard copy of the textbook. Once you have access to My Finance Lab, it does come with an ebook, and you can use the ebook if you choose that format over the hard copy of the book. Okay? So there's other information about the course procedures. It tells you about the grading policies. We will have a midterm and a final. There's a course project. You will have a total of 12 quizzes, 12 homework assignments, and it shows the number of points you must accumulate in order to earn a certain letter grade for the course. All of the points earned will be recorded in the Blackboard Grade Center. So take some time and read carefully all of the information on the syllabus. Again, you're all email a copy of the syllabus, but you also have the same information on the Blackboard website. Lecture notes. There are video lectures for each chapter under the tab labeled Lecture Notes. I strongly recommend that you review these video lectures to get a better understanding of the information being covered in each chapter. You have the video lectures as well as PowerPoint presentations under the Lecture Notes tab. Okay? Next, you have the link that says My Finance Lab. Every student in this course must register for My Finance Lab. Okay? So on the My Finance Lab tab on Blackboard, you do have a sheet, you have a registration sheet under My Finance Lab on the Blackboard site. So I'm going to click on that registration sheet. And this will give you information on how to register for My Finance Lab. So pretty much just go through this process, click on this tab here, and it will give you instruction on how to register for My Finance Lab. Now, what My Finance Lab does, it gives you a 2-week grace period to use My Finance Lab free of charge. But after that 2-week grace period has ended, you are required to pay for an actual access code for My Finance Lab. So I'm going to click on the My Finance Lab information. Of course, I'm already logged in. So let me go to the actual class. There we go. And I see some have already enrolled, which is great. So when you click on My Finance Lab, let me just go to the assignments, and I'll see if I can't view it as a student. That's okay. So I'll click on the assignments tab in My Finance Lab. Now each week, go back. Go back to the main menu, now to assignments. Okay, let me do something different. Instructors 2, let me click on Assignment Manager. Okay, so for every chapter, you're going to have homework and a quiz required for every chapter. So notice for chapter 1, you see chapter 1 homework, you see chapter 1 quiz, and this says chapter 1-A. This chapter 1-A is a practice quiz. The practice quiz is not graded. It is out there for you to practice the concepts before you take the actual quiz. I'll change the order. This should be before this one. But anytime you see an A behind the number, whether it's saying chapter 1A, 2A, 3A, these are all practice quizzes that do not count towards your overall grade. So be sure for each chapter, you complete that chapter homework as well as the chapter quiz. It gives you the due date for each of these assignments. These dates are in line with the schedule that is shown on your syllabus. So I'm glad to see some have already registered, but you need to register for My Finance Cloud by the beginning of class, which is tomorrow, Monday, June the 8th. Okay? There are some other tabs on Blackboard you can review at your leisure, but the main thing to focus on would be the Start Here menu, your syllabus and schedule, your lecture notes, and click on the My Finance Lab. Where it says Assignments, this is just a tab that will allow me to put the grades that you all earn in My Finance Lab into Blackboard. There's no requirement for you to complete anything here where it says Assignments. Again, these are just set up so that I can enter your grades from My Finance Lab into the Blackboard Grade Center. Okay? You also have a course project. that we'll talk more about probably by the beginning of next week. You can't see it right now because it is date sensitive. But right now, what you ought to do is to again review the syllabus thoroughly, log on to the Blackboard site and review all the tabs under the Blackboard site. Complete the introduction blog and also complete for week 1, complete your chapter 1 and your chapter 2 homework assignment as well as quiz. If you have any questions pertaining to the course, again, my information is found under the My Instructor tab. Feel free to reach out to me, send me an email. You can call me via phone on the cell phone number, leave me a text message, and I'll respond at my earliest convenience. So this is a great class. Oh yeah, also there's a stock market game that we're going to play over the next 6 weeks as well. That information will also be upgraded and posted by next week. So this is a fun, exciting course. Everyone needs to have an understanding of personal finance. It will allow you to make better decisions with your own finances. Our motto is when we know better, we do better. Okay? Take care.